Let's check back in with our Andrew Brennan. We've managed to connect with him now. Andrew, you're covering 4 people being injured in an incident overnight in the entertainment district. What can you tell us about the circumstances surrounding this incident?
Well, based on looking at the scene that's remained, Beatrice, it seems that this was some sort of incident that started or ended on the sidewalk and went out into the street at some point as well. We could see the blood spatter on the ground of the sidewalk, and then moving onto the ground of the street, and then onto the concrete barrier dividing the bike lane with the vehicle traffic. That being said, you know, this was around 3:10 in the morning at a time where, because of TIFF, you have several bars in the area that stay open till 4. You have late night eats just on the street where we are that are open till 2, 3, if not 4 in the morning. I've checked with the people that are there. None of them were doing on the evening shift. None had anything that they heard from co-workers that they could tell us. What we can say, talking to police, though, is that it seems that a lot of the victims themselves were the ones that got to the hospital, either taking an Uber or in some capacity getting there. There were 2 that were transported by paramedics. What we've been told by both Toronto police and paramedics is there were 4 people assessed. Ultimately, 2 of them determined to have been stabbed, 2 assaulted in some capacity. And of the 2 people that had more serious injuries, one ultimately coming away with more minor injuries for a stabbing, and the other, we've been confirmed from police, has serious but thankfully non-life-threatening injuries. Now, police did say they'd be returning to the area later on in the day after striking this crime scene around 5:45 this morning. We have not seen any police since then canvassing the area or looking to see if there's any surveillance footage. Our own canvass, I should say, has yielded very little results. There's not much in the way of cameras, even though this is one of the most densely populated parts of town, just a stone's throw from King Street, Festival Street during TIFF, and near a lot of the late night establishments that Toronto is known for. This being, as you mentioned it, Beatrice, the entertainment district. We are going to be sending it back to you for now, and still awaiting an update from police to know exactly who they're looking for in terms of suspects. One of the many details we've yet to get from Toronto police this afternoon. Back to you, Beatrice.